Greetings. Please, take your time looking about. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. You have a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With you...
Brilliant! I knew the...
It rides well. Does...
Ah, yes.
If it means another upgrade...
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing... Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
So knowledgeable.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were...
I've completed all of my...
Very well done. Although I must admit, now, as you have no doubt sharpened your... Based upon the knowledge that one's present, and even...
I can't get rid of this feeling.
I see. Know that such omens are not damning, and you are preparing yourself. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. And if that performance is any omen of... channel your magic towards your target. You have it. Now, why not? This is the new spell on the training dummy.
Levioso. Accio. Descendo.
Excellent. I think you have it.
Professor,
I do?
I was wondering how you decide...
The art of those of us who possess the sight are rare. And as when I was granted the opportunity to teach others.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details. You would be wise to remember that and so divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal.
I'm not sure I really...
We often do not believe in what we ourselves have not seen. I should hope you are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot...
Of course, Professor.
I have enjoyed our conversation.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select. Beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Kneasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Kneasels, just as you did with Gerald. The Kneasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new...
Where are the lions? I would like to see a huge Gryffindor lion in this class for once.
I'd love to have pet beasts at home, but with my uncle...
Poppy helping you out? She's brilliant with beasts. Pity she's not as good with people. A happy beast is a giving beast. That's what Professor Howard always says, at least. If we treat them well, they'll treat us well.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I...
Good. You seem to understand that some provide us with magically imbued material, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood, stumbling over dead beasts.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone.
An optimistic idea. Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study...
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those... You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good...
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something... At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me.
I'd hoped I would. Come with me. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant.
I suspected you too much.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you... I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and... You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again.
Professor Howen mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howen, but the poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village. They're up to something.
That does seem...
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's...
I think that's a fine idea. Information.
And the more I know, the better I can keep...
You seem undeterred.
Oh, very well. I should be going, but...
Stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
Revelio. Also. Accio. Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been what with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved. Well, I'm fearing, should I be worried about my uncle, or am I...
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going... She's convinced he can handle himself. But I can't concentrate on anything until could you try to find out for me?
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned... He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as...
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked... He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls.
I'll try and look into it for you.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. It's never been this long. I just know something's happened.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way.
The what keys?
The rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet, if you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock.
Why would Professor Moll...
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves. He's a poltergeist. I thought...
Surely you will be trying...
I've tried. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Confringo! Incendio! Revelio. A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented sleep.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Brilliant. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means. Revelio. Revelio.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn.
Perfect! Deke... That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. Nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puff. It will be nice to keep them. All you will need to do is get close.
All right. Hello, Deke. Can you remind me how to use the knapsack?
First, get close to the beast you wish to rescue. Then, point the mouth of the bag direct.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they... Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein.
All right. Where would I...
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. Deke will meet you there.
Hello, Deke.
Oh, good. Deke was worried. Perhaps we should work quickly. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts.
What if I can't find any beasts?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby.
Do you have any advice on it?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts. Try using that spell the next time you encounter.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, to be used for potion ingredients and... But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can...
Then I shall go and rescue a job and all.
Good luck. Deke will be...
Professor Howard will never believe this. I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll. Poachers want them for their feathers.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of. A herd of moon calves. Deke will see you there.
Repairer. Hello, Deke.
It is. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way...
How did you end up at Hogwarts?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he... Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke...
I shall go and find a moon...
Deke will be waiting...
Do cooperate, won't you? Now, I'm only trying to help. I'll look after you. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a mooncalf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the mooncalves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's...
All right.
Deke... There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give... Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable... If you gather some magical materials from your beasts...
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some. Arrest them. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
First, you'll need to use this spell...
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical... making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what...
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I'd like to ask you about...
Of course.
Actually, perhaps...
Protego!
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance...
The loom will only... Deke suspects you'll find more. Deke also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade...
Thank you for your help, Deke.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello, Nellie. I'm
Brilliant. What did you find in the...
a curious token.
Looks like some sort of... I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard that... I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Off on another adventure, are we?
This be Mr. Oak, Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead.
Yeah. You look tired.
Glacius! Expelliarmus!
I will make you pay.
Glacius! Arresto momentum! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I won't rest until...
Now to find out what happened here. Revelio. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Revelio. Confringo. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Defendo. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Lumos. Descendo. Revelio. Impulso! Levioso! Revelio! Levioso! Confringo! Defender! Lumos! Revelio! Lumos! Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Defender. Incendio! Confringo! These rocks have seen better days. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio!
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo!
Not so tricky after all, Merlin. What do we have here? I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
This is a waste of my talents.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. Stony water.
What's that? Aha! Confringo! Accio! Incendio!